Mama Cole here. I just want to give you guys a little update. I've actually tried to make this video quite a few times. Like always, I always say that. I even one day put on makeup and fixed my hair a little bit and then realized, oh no, it's time to leave to take my son to martial arts. And then we had to go grocery shopping and get home and cook dinner and all that stuff. And by the time I actually got to sit down, I was like, not doing it. So here's a little small family update about our family videos for anybody who watches those. I did say I was going to do more, and I just haven't. I just forget to pull my phone out to video some things, and we really haven't done a whole lot. We went on 2 vacations, and then just most of the time we just hang out at the house, martial arts, church, and hang out with friends, and that's about it. So I really haven't videoed a whole lot. But I do have one video from the summer up, a small one, and I told you guys in that video that I had one I was still working on, which is our youth video for our youth group at church. I'm going to get that done and get it made so that my youth have a video from our trip to the USS Yorktown, which was really fun and I love it, and so I'll do more talking about that in that video. But anyways, on to what this video is about. This video is about surrogacy. Yes, I am back on the surrogacy path. I believe the last video I made, uploaded, and then took down, I had said I wasn't going to be a surrogate again. I had some health issues, nothing to do with surrogacy, nothing that would prevent me from being a surrogate. It's all just my ears and my allergies, which I'm still having issues, especially with this ear. It feels like it's clogged a lot. And it's just allergies when, even though I'm on allergy medicine, my allergies get really, really bad at some points during the summer and even other times of the year. And my ears, like I've said before, my eustachian tubes are very small. So the least bit of pressure causes swelling, and which makes my ears hurt and pop and clog and all that stuff. So anyways, we've got that figured out for the most part. I am still having a little problem. Like I said, I had this one, but for the most part it is figured out. I'm not constantly having a headache, facial headache from just the pressure and stuff like that, which I was having, and it was causing some off balanceness, and which really freaked me out. So anyways, we got that taken care of. I had some stomach issues with my IBS, and it just kind of got out of haywire. At one time I was on a strict, diet to keep my IBS in order, and I really wasn't on that, and so it just got out of haywire. Plus, coming off of IVF medications made my hormones flip-flop, which they do. That's what's going to happen. And so having the stomach issues and the allergy issues on top of that kind of just threw me a little off. So I decided then I wasn't going to do surrogacy anymore, and I was just going to quit and just go on. But I couldn't just move on. So I've had a few months to I took myself off of every surrogacy group I was in, which I probably shouldn't because now I can't get back into the one that I love the most. But anyways, took myself out of surrogacy groups and off of my surrogacy Facebook page. Just to get away from it and not have it constantly in my face, because I wanted to truly know that it was something I need to do, not just something that I was constantly being reminded of. So I got off all that and just focused on myself and my family and that. But that calling, that desire, whatever you want to call it, was still there. And so I just, asked my husband, what do you think about going back to it? Because I was kind of expecting him to say, which, the last time when I first made my very first surrogacy video, I had said I expected my husband to say ... Well, again, I expected him to say, no, you had, coming off that medication was a little rough on you. I don't want you to go through that. Well, he didn't. He said, I'm okay with it if it's what you want to do. I do know that you went through all of the medications and then it didn't take, and then you had to come off of them, and I know that was hard on you, but a little bit hard on you. I'm not going to say like it threw me into depression or anything like that. Don't get that idea. It just it's a little bit emotional when you're coming off of hormones, or when you're on hormones, or when you're pregnant, or when you're just a woman. Sometimes it is a little hormonal. So I didn't go crazy or nothing like that, which is what I think most people expect. Like, oh, you're going to go crazy. I have had that comment like, oh, I feel sorry for your family. You're on all them hormones. No, I've never went crazy on them. So praise the Lord. But anyways, he didn't tell me no. He said, yes, if that's what you want to do, let's do it. So I went back to the agency that I talked to in April. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this in any of my videos. I talked to an agency in April. So I went back to them because I did tell them I want to put things on hold until I figure out what's going on. And so I went back to them and had signed releases for them to get my medical records from my OB, who I used when I was pregnant with my children. My medical records from Reach, which is the fertility clinic we used my last surrogacy journey. And from the hospital which I delivered in when I delivered my children. So we're still waiting, I believe, on the medical records from 2008 when I delivered my son from the hospital, and are waiting for the OB records to make it to the agency. And then they will start the background check and things like that. I can't be officially matched. Like they can send me IPs profiles to look at, but I can't send my profile to any of the IPs until I have my PEP done and a release form from my OB, which is who I'm using now, and it's a new OB from when I had my children. A release form from them, or from him, just stating that I'm able to carry a pregnancy. Like everything looks good, like health wise and stuff like that. So once that is all done, then they can release my profile to be viewed by potential IPs. And IPs is attendant parents. So I'm excited. I don't have my appointment for my OB until August 2nd, and then it'll probably take 3 to 4 days before they get the results for my PEP and all that back. So it'll be probably the second week of August that my profile will actually be released to be viewed by potential IPs, and I can view theirs, because I really don't want to view anybody's if they can't view mine yet. So once that happens, I will be on to the matching phase of my second surrogacy journey. I'm calling this my second one, even though my first one did not end in delivering a baby and handing it to its parents or giving it back to its parents. But still, this is my second journey to me. It's new intended parents. The last one was Indy, and this one's going to be with an agency, which I so far love. So I can't wait until the next step to come up, and hopefully it will be in a few weeks, not another month, and we will get things moving and be on to matching and all that. Hoping for a December transfer, early December, so that I am delivering in August, which I told the agency, as long as I'm able to match and get everything done and get to transfer, at least the first transfer attempt, because I know that obviously it doesn't always take the first time, and we may need more attempts to conceive, but to at least the first attempt before April, like the very beginning of March would be the latest I'd want to do. That way I'm delivering before Christmas, because I don't want to be in the hospital on Christmas Day when I want to be with my kids. So that's my little selfish part there. Some people may not agree with that, but I want to be with my kids on Christmas, and I would love for the IPs to have their baby on before Christmas, so they can celebrate together. So if it doesn't happen that way, then it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the match. It just is what it is. But if at all possible, I want to have everything done in time to have a fall delivery, so that I am ready to be with my family and enjoy the holidays with them. So that's it for now, and I'll see you guys later. And I will, if you have any questions for me, any agency questions, I'm going to find out as much as I can, how much I can say on here about my agency, whether I can actually say the name or not. If I can't, then that's okay. But I will just go over like non-generic things so that it's not specify who is who. So I will see you guys in the next video. Y'all have a blessed week.